It's David Wowee. How you doing? Zenless Zone Zero is listening to our feedback and is making some pretty decent changes in the next two versions. Here's what they are and I'll explain what they mean. So Zenless Zone Zero recently posted on X about how they've been observing and listening to our feedback, and in the upcoming versions they're going to be making some pretty sweet changes. Here's what they are. So first batch of changes will be happening in version 1.1, and the first one is a big juicy one. What they're saying is, in terms of the narrative experience, in the latest story missions of version 1.1, for the first time you will be able to interact with new Eridu's neighborhoods and fight through levels to advance the story's progress from the perspective of the mission's protagonist. So a lot of the feedback people are saying is they don't like the TV system. I personally think it's pretty unique and is interesting. Feedback is mixed about that. So it seems like what this update will do is they'll actually let you in main story play through neighborhoods without the TV system. But this is just my interpretation of it. In the current version of the game, in the main story, sometimes you'll be playing as central characters, so for example Nekomata, but you'll be playing as her through the eyes of the whole TV system they currently have. With this update, my interpretation is that you may be able to see and control Nekomata and wander through the neighborhoods and then do certain tasks, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, donate a thanks. A huge shout out to Iron Point Break for your recent generous donation and for the new and repeat super members of my channel. Thank you very much. The next one is also one that a lot of hardcore players are excited about. So this second update is that a button for manual chain attack mode will be added to the squad lineup interface before entering combat. In this mode, after stunning an enemy, your actions will not trigger other agents' chain attacks. Additionally, a cancel chain attack combo function will be added to combat, allowing you to choose whether to use the manual chain attack mode according to your preferences. Why do I say it's big for the hardcore players? For the casual players, you're probably happy with the way it is. For those of you who don't know what a chain attack is when you're button smashing away, right? And you're fighting an enemy and suddenly you'll see two agents kind of join forces. On the PS5, you press R1 and L1 and they do this special technique. That is the chain attack. If you like to tweak things around a little bit, if you're a little bit of a hardcore player, maybe you don't want to do that chain attack. You want to do something else, because some characters, depending on their moves, will actually do more powerful moves than the chain attack. So if you like to tweak things around, if you like to customize and use combos and do your own thing, then this new update will be up your alley. So the third update reminds me of Honkai Star Rail's latest updates. They said, in terms of combat, we have added a series of challenging combat missions and game modes that will be continuously updated. All proxies are welcome to try them out in the new version. This is kind of based on the fact that some players, some vocal players, are saying that the game is too easy for them. In response, they've went ahead and done more challenging modes for us to play through. The next update is a quality of life update where in Shiyu Defense, we have improved the display of enemies' attribute resistances, making it easier for you to select suitable agents for each challenge, which is a little bit self-explanatory. So in Shiyu Defense, you can see the weaknesses and resistances of the enemies, so you can choose and customize your team for that challenge. The next two updates are also quality of life updates. So the fifth update, for example, is after unlocking a new agent, the Internaut avatar of that agent will be automatically unlocked. Now you can select your favorite agent as your Internaut avatar. So in the Internaut system, if I'm reading this correctly, at the moment the avatar is just a generic avatar. Now, like Honkai Star Rail, you can choose an agent. So in Honkai Star Rail, you can choose a character as your avatar profile. Now you'll be able to choose that Nekomata or that furry character as your avatar. Number 6, the battle menu interface on mobile devices will allow you to customize certain UI buttons within a preset plan, so you can choose the controls that best suit your method of playstyle. So not only have the team behind Zenless Zone Zero planned updates on version 1.1 based on our feedback, they've also started mapping out version 1.2. First one is more of a convenience update. So for completed story commissions and exploration commissions with uncollected rewards, we'll be adding a ferry assistance feature, temporary name. Once you meet certain requirements, you can hand over these missions to Ferry and receive all the uncollected commission rewards after a set period of time. How I interpret this is that if you don't fully complete or get the rewards from certain commissions, you'll now be able to obtain them instantly using this fairy assistance feature, which is fantastic for casual players or people who just can't be bothered 100%ing certain commissions. So the next round of updates will mainly be more quality of life updates. So the second one, while exploring the monitor array, the automatic accelerated playback when enabled will not be interrupted by other events. Additionally, the animation playback speed for some events will be increased, providing a smoother gaming experience, which is their polite way of saying that for those who can't be bothered with the story stuff, it's now faster for you. Alright? Life is easy for you rushed, busy people who can't be bothered with story. Third one is a preset lineup feature will be added. You will also be able to choose whether to include Bangbu in your lineup for battle commissions. The lineup controls before the shield defense will also be optimized, which is fantastic and great and convenient for people who love presets. This is something you can do in Honkai Star Rail. So now you'll be able to do it in Zenless Zone Zero. We're able to preset certain team lineups. For example, you can have a preset for your ice team, you can have a preset for your electric team, and so forth. The fourth one is the entrance location for agent training will be adjusted and repeated combat stages will be added, making it easy to access training. Familiarize yourself with agent-specific controls. To me, it's already quite convenient, so I'm looking forward to how even more convenient this will be. Will it start to read my mind?
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I hope so. Fifth addition is that after reaching a certain Interknot level, a feature that allows you to freely change the time will be unlocked, making it more convenient to you to adjust the time in-game, which is a fantastic thing for the casual player. For the hardcore player, or for someone like me, I kind of like the challenge of playing the game at certain times of the day. This is good for casual players who just want to hurry things up or just want to unlock certain things quickly whenever they can. And then the sixth one is another quality of life thing. So based on your feedback, we have optimized the background brightness in some commissions. So that's pretty self-explanatory. The next three updates are making me love the team behind Zenless Zone Zero even more, because they're clearly listening to the fan base and they clearly want to make a fantastic game. It's already a great game, so to know that they're listening to us and making adjustments to really make it a beautiful game, this is great to hear. So the first one is clearly based on feedback, is currently you can only control Wise or Belle in the city instead of other agents you have obtained. In the special program live streams of later versions, we will announce our current progress and future plans. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, tickle, tickle, hello, hello. Because at the moment, you can only choose Wise or Belle when exploring the city. And then when you get into that whole TV commission type of gameplay, then you get into the proxy, then you control the other agents. So here, they're strongly hinting that you will be able to start playing as other agents, like your favorite gacha character, for example. I would love to know your thoughts on that. I think it's pretty unique that you're just using Wise or Belle. That separates it from Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, for instance. And it kind of makes more sense with the story. But I also get why people want to be able to control their favorite characters. Especially since you spend so much time saving up for them, you want to be able to use them within the city. So I'm on both sides about it. Second point they made is that we will be continuously improving the model for some agents to provide proxies with an improved visual experience. So more waifus with bigger eyes, essentially, and more thigh belts, I'm assuming. Number 3, we will continuously optimize the interface interaction experience and combat interface UI. All proxies are welcome to explore the game further and let us know your suggestions. So that's pretty much just saying they're going to keep updating the game, which is fantastic to hear. It's great to see a passionate team, and it's not just one big cash grab, that they're really trying their best to make this fantastic. I am greatly enjoying this. The more I play ZZZ, the more I'm loving it. It's just fast, upbeat, and these updates give me even more assurance as to the future of this game. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, donate a thanks or become a super member for some exclusive perks. I'm a startup channel, as you can see, but we're going big places, so your support will go a huge way. Join the gravy train, my friends.